So this is the van we bought for our camper conversion without experience and on a tight budget. Let's have a closer look. So it's a 2011 Peugeot Boxer L2H2 model, which shows this size of a van because it mostly fits into a normal parking place and the height is good for standing up. So I'm 184 and I still got some room above my head. Of course, with some insulation it will be less, but I think it's still standable. And the other reason was that in these vans you can sleep sideways. It's gonna be quite tight with my height, but it should be fine. So the van seems to be in quite a nice shape for its age. It has 200,000 kilometers, but it's still running fine. So before we bought it, it was used as a construction van and it had plywood on the sides here and here. Now I have removed them and there's the problem that I found out. I found some dampness and rust in those places. So that's the number one job that has to be done before the conversion starts. So I'm gonna be doing some cleaning and taking care of that first. So nothing major, but it has to be addressed before the things go any further. It's also the same in all the pockets around the wheel arches. And on the other side as well. So there's a few spots here and there that has to be addressed, but nothing major. Oh, and like this one, I haven't looked underneath it, but I think it's gonna be fine. And the wheel arch in the front, some paint just flaked off. So that's the van, and let's get started with the cleaning.
Oh.
Should we cut it?
Wet.
Real better. But no rust.
Firelight?
What?
That's the firelight.
No. So some wetness. It's ugly. What's this?
You forgot the bolt
No.
from the
Thanks.
tires.
Tires. It's way too small. Okay, but the floor looks fine. I mean, we have to wash it first, but doesn't look bad.
Great shape.
Great shape. Oh my god.
Nasty.
Nasty. Alright, let's get the washer. What amazes me is how these holes were all the time open and the moisture could come up from the inside and it's still not rusted through. Wow. Damn, who's it damn? Papa.
Keine Minute.
Why is the water so stinky?
Normal.
Okay, I found some more sand and dust lying over here. Let's blast this off as well. So now that the cleaning is mostly done, I'm gonna get some wire brushes and try to scrub the rust off, the ones that's inside in the holes over there. And then I will hose it off once more. And after it has dried out, I'll put some anti-rust. I'll show you later. Alright, so I think I've got the most of it. Got the loose rust off, making paint, and I'm gonna hose it down once more and leave it for a few days to dry off, and then I will put some anti-rust things, and then the primer, and then the paint, and hopefully it will last for many years. Looks like that's it for today. White again. Good morning. So it's another day in the van build. The van had dried out, and today I'm gonna hit it with some anti-rust, starting with Hammerite Q-Rust. So these are the products I'm gonna be using. Hammerite Q-Rust is step 1, then goes the red oxide primer, and finally metal paint. Also, I got some brushes from Lidl.
How is it?
Yeah, tight. Very tight. Alright, so this is how it looks. It should be turning blue now, or black. Still some spots over there. And it should be drying for an hour or something. Also, I'm gonna be treating this one. Got some Scotch Brite to prepare it, and I'm gonna hit it with a Hammerite as well. Over here. And a little bit of here. Should probably change this eventually. But for now, just a little bit of brushing up, cleaning, and preparing for anti-rust. Some brake cleaner, used as a degreaser. Brake cleaner. Some Q-Rust. Q-Rust. All the cracks. Some behind. So this is what it looks after an hour of drying. I don't know. Maybe it's black. Definitely it's not blue. On the other side. Yeah, it's turning black, I think. Anyhow, gonna do the second coat now. So the second coat of Hammerite is done. I couldn't reach very goodly over there, so maybe I'll just use some spray anti-rust in those creases. But yeah, now it will have to dry off and it will be time for Hammerite Red Oxide Primer. Good morning. So it's the next day and the cure rust had time to properly cure, and this is how it looks after 2 coats. And now I'm gonna do some red oxide primer. So this stuff is actually pretty thick. Alright, let's see how it looks after the first layer. Brown. Alright, so 6 hours has passed and it's time to do the second coat. Good day, so it's a new day and the primer has dried overnight. This is how it looks. All brown and dry. So the weather is getting real nasty and it will be like that next 10 days or something. Cold and rainy. So I want to get at least 1 coat of paint because I don't want to leave the bare primer. The paint is actually thick as well. Let's start here. The nice thing is that I actually see where it's painted and still not because of the white paint on the brown primer. Before it was all dark and I had no idea where is rust and where I should paint some more. I'm not sure how it's gonna look on camera, but the difference I'm seeing is already great. Like a new van. Well, I'm really pleased how this all is turning out. Look at it. Day and night difference. White. The front side is also white. As white as you can see. Now I'm really starting to enjoy this. Alright, off to the other side. Alright, so I think the painting part is done. Also got some paint on my camera and my tripod, my hands, my pants. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a second coat because on the bottles it says do 2 coats if you're painting on loose rust or bare metal, and it was primed. So yeah, I think 1 coat is enough. It's quite a thick one. But I don't know, maybe I'll do some, yeah, I don't know. It took me ages to do this, so this is the third day today. I started working on Saturday morning, and now it's Monday evening. Because of the drying, I don't have a place near my home. I have to go to my friend's place. I don't want to do this in front of my apartment because the neighbors would get very curious. Would I do it again? Any tips? I don't know. Some friends say that it's a little bit of an overkill. I could have just used some spray anti-rust, I don't know. But I wanted to do a good job and that the van would last like years to come. If you have any other opinions, please let me know. What did I did wrong? What would I do differently? Well, I should have checked the sills, and then this job wouldn't be needed. But yeah, it's a budget build, and I think the vans in pristine condition costs a lot more. Thank you for sticking around till the end, and if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Thank you, and till next time.